Os! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whatever you're happy watching. This is Code Tokyo coming at you with some more Little Big Planet. We're going to be doing a bit of this before we do our round table later tonight. And I completely missed my cue, so don't worry about that. It happens. Is it actually? Didn't we have? Was it yesterday? 885? I don't remember. But I do know I gotta fix my dang tags. So give me a second with that. Little Big Planet 3. There we be. Sweet. And I just need to be on mod view. Just to be safe, you know how it be. Cause my mods aren't here yet, so just give me a hot second here. Give me a mo, as the kids say. Oh, Alice, how you doing? It is lovely to see you. I mean, I say how you doing, and then but I know you got a little bit of tooth thing going on, and that sucks. I hate that you've got a little bit of a tooth thing going on. But hopefully, otherwise, you are well. I don't know why I said it like that. That was weird of me. I apologize. I also had a high fever, or I had at night. I don't like that. I don't like you having a fever. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the background there yet. It's done now. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I think I need this wolf. Wolf, come with me. I don't know what we're doing with you yet, but... I mean, I got an idea. I'm not sure. I'm glad that it's done, though. Like I said, Roma Rountable will be 99% happening today, probably. If you do feel like you need to call it off, like, it is understandable, and we can definitely do it on another day, if that turns out to be the case. But if you feel up to it, like, by all means, like, let's do the thing. I've been watching it. I had it on the side before the stream started, actually. Yeah. It's pretty good. She's talking about Karu Oji-san, but during that segment, she talked about like other mascots that he designed, and I didn't know that dude did Computer Oba-chan, which was a favorite of Mizuki, and she had like a little song that she would sing. Not the Oba song, but Mizuki would sing a little song about her. It was very cute. The guy's done like yeah, he's done like so many. I guess, like, does this dude... Oh, he does change his expression. Okay. That's good, because I kind of want a change of expression there. Do I have neon? I was working with Tezuka in Mushi Pro, and still doing mascots by the 80s. He was cranking them out, yeah. Definitely a mascot king. Where is Neon? I think Neon is under metal. I don't know why. It is a gas. I am near the end, and the part about Joe Camel's very good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm only about like halfway through right now. Because I had just a bunch of stuff I was doing on the side, basically. I was doing some refresher reading with some of the stuff that you'd sent. None of it was very pleasant. I mean, it wasn't intended to be. Like, that. It's not a... what's the word that I want? I completely lost the thought that I was gonna say, but yeah, it was rough, I guess, is what I was going for. I cannot believe you were not having fun with European deep lore racism. Shaking my head. I was in fact not. Yeah, it's definitely a thing. Which you don't need me to tell you, but my brain is all over the freaking map tonight. I apologize. I'm gonna do my best to not like make a fool of myself, I guess. We'll see how that works out. Now, is this how I want to do this? I'm not sure now. Because I thought I was gonna do something different. I feel like today's been a lot. I'll be glad when today is not today anymore. Also, everybody's like super sick at work, and I am hating that. Yo, they were setting up the New Year's party like in front of me, and did not offer an invite. I felt kind of crummy about that. Like, I wouldn't have gone, because it's just not something I'm into, but like, you could have at least extended the offer, you know? Well, such is life, I suppose. I didn't want to hang out with them anyway. They're a bunch of jerks. Oh, Bandit, lovely to see you tonight. Hope you're doing well. Hope the life is being kind to you with the tricks and the stuff. Heading into the new year, and hopefully excited about that. I'm excited for it to not be 2004. 2004, yeah, that's great. 2024 anymore. I feel like I've had enough of 2024. Yes. Oh no, like what? You know, as soon as it was out of my mouth, I knew I had made a mistake. I knew I was not correct. I'm doing good as can be, which means I'm not currently wanting to jump off a bridge. You know what? I'm pretty dang happy about that. I would like us to do our best to continue that feeling. Because I personally, to the extent that my opinion is important here, I would like you to not jump off a bridge. I would like you to not do anything that would result in your untimely demise. I'm going to be very pro continued bandit. I'm investing early on this one. What if the bridge had water below it? I don't, like... I think more importantly than what's under the bridge is... Because we know that's going to be red hot chili peppers, which is dangerous right there. Beyond what's under the bridge, I think what's really important here is, like... How far is the drop? Because, like, if you fall far enough, landing on water is not going to save you. I learned that from the real Ghostbusters. But it do be true. London Bridge is falling down, something. We could only hope. All of London should honestly just fall down. I kind of feel like that would be for the best for everyone. No? The city of London should fall down. I mean, yeah, we're on the same page with this one. Do you know about the city of London? I mean, which is different from... yes, I do. That sounded really snotty on my part, and I apologize, but I do know about the city of London, and London, like, what we conceive of as London being different things. I mean, that's fair. You know, I've come to an understanding recent, and I don't know if it's a good thing or it's a bad thing. Is it the kind of understanding that's going to keep you alive? Because that's a good thing. As established, I'm very pro that. It's a great place for tax dodging. The City of London? Like the separate from the major metropolitan area of London? Please don't crash my game. I would like it if you did not crash my game. It's primarily just a bunch of companies. Okay. I'm waiting for that little, like, loading flywheel to stop doing that before I do anything else, because I'm afraid it'll crash. Oh, I missed a bit. Bandit says it's an understanding that makes life easier to deal with. Okay. I'm gonna take that as guardedly optimistic then. This wolf is very creepy looking, and I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I don't know why this costume's in the game. It never shows up anywhere. Like, it never gets used anywhere. so close. I don't need you to be that close. I don't know, like, a good innocent gesture. I need a gesture that sells innocence. See, that doesn't look innocent at all. What about... Probably, that's very... I don't like that. That doesn't look great. Maybe. I wish that... I mean, I guess we could take the book away. Like, the head is so large, like the hand is just clipping right through, and that doesn't work for us. Where's Shy? I'll report back in 20 minutes to see how I'm feeling, but it might be a good idea to push back the roundtable. If you feel like that, I 100% support the decision. My event schedule is very open, so it's like, it's not going to complicate anything to do it on a different day. I'd much rather have you be in, like, a good shape, basically. Bennett says, it's that in all walks of life, including walks of life similar to your own, there are still shitty, overeager, and difficult people who will, in most regards, disagree with you. I mean, that's a good realization to come to. Or at least it's a healthy realization to come to, I think. Oh, Hirunda! I mean, we could definitely do that, Alice, if you'd like to do that. And then that'll give us the chance to have, like, the heavier topic when you're feeling a little bit more up to it. Hirunda, how you doing? Is life treating you pretty good? It better be treating you pretty good, or I'll be Roth, and not Eli Roth, because he's gross. Absolutely. You let me know how you're doing, and we'll work it out from there. I just sent a job application for a junior game dev role, a rarity. Okay. Can I be guardedly optimistic for that? Oh, fudge, that's sticker panel. I don't need sticker panel. I need... Wait, is that all sticker panel? It definitely is, isn't it? Also, I think that's in the wrong layer. Oh, fudge. Yeah, okay. But this needs to be a hologram. See, the problem is... Wait. Hold on a second. I'm making an assumption here, and I should probably check that assumption. I don't think the wolf can wear a halo. I think that the head of the costume will screw it up. But let's see if that's actually true. Because it would be a lot easier if I could just put a halo on the goofball. Yep. Dang it. Yeah. Actually, I think the wolf head is like a head. Shoot. It's like, I buggered that up. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's the regal wolf. It's not the white wolf. Well, that would explain why that wouldn't work. And that's fine. Like, it doesn't have to work the way I thought it was going to be. That is, I'm not normally a pessimist, but when life gives me lemons, I make lemonade with no sugar. I mean, I like lemonade with no sugar. Well, I mean, I like straight up lemon juice. Which is probably not, like, explicitly healthy for me, but every now and then I do get in the mood to eat just like a raw lemon. I feel like we need a different, like a lighter shade of blue. Lemons are good. Gosh dang it, I didn't want to make that silly jacket blue. I wanted to make the cardboard blue. Thank you. What do I need here? Oh, I think I need this fudge. I think I didn't set this up the way that I needed to. I mean, I could put more clouds up there, so... to cover up that darker border? Yeah, that works. Maybe I get some squiggles in to make the clouds look fluffier? Where are my squigglies? Where my squigglies be at? Oh, that's actually pretty slick. That's even better than squigglies. Oh, that works. Like, yeah, that super works. Okay, we're getting there. Right, we want like about that much. So those squigglies on the bottom like don't really help at all, and that's fine. But please don't crash. I hate that I constantly have to beg the game not to crash, but, like, honestly, I don't want to lose all my shit. I got too much stuff made. Like, I can't afford to lose it. Praying to the LBP gods, honestly, though, yeah. Now, I think what we want... I guess that's fair. I can't really say otherwise. I mean, it is a decent fruit. But my biggest thing is that as much as I know my life isn't, like, horrible and terrible, like, I'm not homeless and etc., my life to the average human being kind of sucks, if you get what I mean. Does that sound bad? I don't know. I mean, it sounds reasonable. Like, it's... And I've been in that spot. Like, I kind of am in that spot in some regards, so I dig where you're coming from. figuring out what you can do within those limitations to reduce the amount of kind of suck is a difficult task, and one that I am, as of yet, not remarkably successful at, but having some perspective on, like, how do I put it? I think sometimes that it's easy to have too much of a big scope perspective, like recognizing just how bad things are for a lot of people in the world. And you kind of reflect that back on your life and you're like, well, how could I possibly complain? Like, comparatively, my life is pretty good, right? Like, I'm not currently being shot at. Certainly a lot of people can't say that. And so you start to get on your own case about it. Like, but I still feel kind of crummy. I'm still not happy. So I think recognizing that, like, yeah, just because you don't have the worst circumstance, you might not have the best one either, and it's okay to feel bad about that. Isn't so terrible? I don't know if I explained that very well, but this is... The brain meats are very sloppy tonight. I want this 45, I think? Alright, we want the picture to be about this size. We're going to chop off the corners here. One thing I wish I had done, back in the day was grab more fonts off of people. Because there's a paucity of fonts in LBP. And I don't want to make my own because they're really fiddly and really tough to look right. There are 18 plus jokes to be made about sloppy beads, but that's besides the point. I understand what you're trying to say. I'm glad. Like, it's hard sometimes because, like, sometimes I feel like I have things like I definitely want to say that I feel are important, but I kind of feel like I mangle them in translation from the brain to the tongue. I guess at the end of the day, anything that's helping you get into a more, like, more positive perspective on your life and something that you can grapple with and, like, figure out what you want your next steps to be, I think is really good. We want two of these. Lisa, don't be silly. Alice says, okay, I regret to do this, but I think we should delay the roundtable for the first month of next year. Oh shit, I missed a bit. Oh, I did get it, okay. Yes, no, absolutely, we can do that. If you want to set a tentative date, the first Friday of next year would be the 3rd. I mean, it doesn't have to be on the 3rd, but that would be like the first Friday of the month. So, but think about that. We can, please, brain, please, honestly. We can kind of put that together more in DMs and in the group chat. Let's do the last Friday of the first month. Okay, then that will be the 31st, and I'm going to put a big star in it on my calendar so that I do not forget. And by star, I mean right now just underline it because it's a really awkward angle for me to write things on. I actually kind of like how like pixely that looks. Continue doing the thing for the roundtable, and we will today a bit of small talk on chat about certain topics that I was going to talk about today, and then we'll do them next month. Sounds very good. I can get behind that. Bandit says, positively comes to me like getting hit in the head. When it happens, it has sound effects on me till it heals, and then to go back to being all weird and depresso espresso, like my favorite pale depresso. Okay. I'm gonna come back to that, Bandit. Give me a sec. I gotta like how you put it, though. Common cold is killing me currently. I don't want... I'm not... There's no death. You're not allowed to die. You're not escaping this easily. That doesn't sound great, but like, you know what I mean. Metaphoric death. Ah, the metaphoric death. Alright, we need, everybody is sick though recently, and I hate it so much. None of you make sure to metaphorically drink all your fluids. Hidunda. This advice is based and not cringe. That feels weird to say. I don't know. I don't know. I'm fluid maxing. Hydration pilled. Fonts. Oh wait, no. I wanted to get back to Bandit. I like the idea of getting like hit in the head and having sound effects with positivity. So I actually used to go to poetry readings way back in the day, and there was a guy, and he had a poem about how happiness mugged him in an alley, and it was really cute. It was a good poem. I don't remember any of the rest of it, but like I remember the opening line was like, happiness. No, I don't. How did he say it? Like, happiness struck me. And something about being in an alley or something. And it was basically like a mugging, but being mugged by happiness. And I really liked that idea. And it's kind of stuck with me, although I've lost the details, unfortunately. I don't get sick unless I'm going to be doing something fun, and then I get, like, the plague. If I have something I'm dreading, I never get sick, and I am at peak human performance. That seems deeply unfair and disrespectful. I feel like you need to have a talk with your body, because your body seems like it's for the shit. Bandit's body? Stop giving Bandit shit. How about that? How about stop giving Bandit shit challenge? And also, the thing is, a lot of old Portuguese apartments, they don't have heating, and they're also filled with dust, which I'm allergic to. I hate that. I'm not a fan of any of the words in that sentence. Do I... No, I want to do these like I did the other thing. I do understand though, Bandit, to go back to you for a wee mo. I do definitely get the wanting to be like a ball of goth negativity. Like, I also quite often can be like that. Less so than I used to, but sometimes it can be a bit validating to just be like, I'm just gonna be real negative for a hot second. See how that works out. Alice says, I assume it's similar in Japan. It's not great. Like, I don't think I've been in an apartment with no heating. Like, they've all had an aircon setup that like you can kind of heat the apartment with, but not very well. It's really kind of crummy, but it's not like no heat. Now insulation is for shit. Like, the insulation is awful. I've yet to be in a Japanese apartment that's had anywhere near decent insulation. And I hate it. These are going to be really ugly letters, and I'm not a big fan of that, but it is going to... I don't know. At least you don't live in one of the ones with asbestos. Probably. I mean, one hopes, right? Fudge. I don't think these letters are going to work for me. Happiness mugged him in an alley? Happiness did more than just mug me. It bent me over a barrel. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Bandit, that's a whole metaphor. Left me in a ditch with $20 and didn't call me an Uber. It was not gentle. I'm not going to ban you for it, but I think we should cut the bit about the soap. I think we should cut that part out. Did I feel like I was being slowly murdered by asbestos? I mean, you wouldn't know, right? Because asbestos takes a long time. That dude that I worked with back in the day, where like he wasn't wearing his mask, we were working with like a lot of asbestos. We were pulling down these asbestos tiles from the ceiling, and he's not like wearing a mask, and I'm like, dude, are you sure? Are you sure that's a great idea? And he's like, well, see, the thing is that asbestos takes like 15 years to kill you, and I'm already in my 70s, so I'm expecting to die before it's a problem. And I'm like, dude, you can't. That's not how that works. Who needs asbestos when you have explosives? Hidunda, thank you so much for dropping by. I super appreciate it, as always. If you gotta go, like, I understand it. Don't worry about that at all. But please take care of yourself. Please get some very good rest. We look forward to seeing you in some future. I don't know why I like some future. I feel like that was a weird way to put it, but you know what I mean. God, this is gonna be like, this is gonna be the whole night. It's just me not making any fucking sense. I love that for me. I think that's super cool. Six can kill you in 10, so that's a thing. I mean, I smoked for not 30 years, but pretty close. I was just on my grandpa, though. Been smoking since he was 15. My uncle was like that. My great uncle, I think he was in his 90s when he died, and he smoked consistently, like right up to the end. Which I don't recommend. Like, I don't want anybody to start smoking, but that's not what I wanted to do. Just go, you need to kind of think about how you want to set this up. Like, I've got the image in my mind of how I want this to look, but it do be difficult. Alright, these all get covered in black paint. That's not a particularly strong black. That's really weird. The Hazel video kind of goes into this, well, talking about smoking, because she goes into Joe Camel when she talks about how the cute penguin mascots were making underage kids drink beer. Yeah, the using the cartoon mascots to sell beer was kind of a thing. But the old cigarette ads, like, I remember those. I remember Joe Camel showing up in magazines. And it never struck me as unusual. Like, oh yeah, that's just like totally a thing. That's a very normal thing that should be happening in the world. Bandit, are you old enough to remember Joe Camel? Because I can't remember when they stopped using that mascot. But you might be just old enough. She mentions this penguin mascot that's a remake of a 50s mascot and got revived in the 90s to be a camel clone, and wow. Yeah, that feels like a weird choice. They made this Looney Tunes bootleg cigarette mascot into a buff homoerotic mascot. Choices were made. Bandit asked, do you watch YouTube? Because I have a silly, funny thing that I thought of. Maybe, but I didn't really watch a TV until I was like 8 or 10. That's fair. I feel like the camel mascots, the Joe Camel mascots, I think were more like magazines, but that still might be a little bit too early for you. And I do watch some YouTube. Not as much as I used to, but I still do. I smoked camels before I came to Japan, because I smoked camel wides. My grandfather smoked Swisher Sweets. Oh my god. That's going back in the day. Mom smoked Newports and Marlboro. My mama also was a Marbs gal. Even besides this being a play to get kids smoking, they tried so hard at making him cool. Joe Camel was never cool though. Like, he was always just very goobertastic. He's so Z-list in the 90s Attitude Mascot tier list. Is he, better or worse than Spuds McKenzie? Below the Jersey Devil? Wait, what was the Jersey Devil? Oh, the PS1 mascot? I didn't even know the PS1 had a mascot. If you like D&D meme stuff, check out the shorts of Punky Doodles. They're so funny. Personally, when I smoked Cigarella Swishers. Swisher Sweets, because they reminded me of my grandpa and tasted pretty good. Or I smoked a pipe like my granddad did. I could never get into a pipe. Well, since you're doing a recommendation, I will throw a recommendation out there. Let me copy the link. I might have recommended Hazel before while you were in chat, but, Hazel is a very cool YouTuber who does kind of deep dives on anime and Japanese culture. She does a lot of it from a queer perspective on account of she's a big old lesbian and we stan. But very fun channel, very good videos. Very professional about her videos as well, which is cool. Like, she takes what she does quite seriously, and I appreciate that a lot. Way better than Mother's Basement. Any day of the week. Official Sony YouTuber Mother's Basement? Wait, is Mother's Basement a Sony YouTuber? You can whisper the link to me, because I'm the only person who can post links in chat. He's on a Katakawa Cool Japan YouTuber program. I did not know that. That's certainly interesting. Oh, that makes sense. Right, right, right. Alright, so that cardboard's gonna have to come forward. But yeah, Kanagawa's been years doing this thing. I believe it's part of the Cool Japan Fund, which they got, which is YouTubers in Japan thing where they get non-YouTubers to talk about Japan, non-Japanese YouTubers to talk about Japan. It's why he's living... Wait. He's here on a sponsorship? Like he didn't move here? God, that must be stressful as fuck. Because it's a pretty big move for only a couple of years. Although, like, now that I think about it, I guess it's not that too far different from, like, coming here to teach English. Oh, that's the ground. Okay. And Bandit, just so you know, I'm going to take a look at that link when I go on my break, and I will share it once I get back. I think Kanagawa basically says they're trying to maintain the YouTuber as long as they can, so the goal is basically they move there until they die, but it depends how long they have Kanagawa funding. Then at least I guess it's a little bit more stable than you're only going to come here for like a couple of years or something. God, I would be kind of stressed though. Like I don't know, like get funding to be able to do what you already want to do is cool, but like what do you do when the money runs out? You know what I mean? We already talked about when we were making fun of Moonman about how much of it goes to stuff like setting up luxury tea houses in Los Angeles or trying to have sumo matches outside Japan, none of which actually makes any money. Oh, the cool Japan stuff. Cool Japan funding is the most grifting the Japanese government on not good ideas to get money thing. Yeah. But our soft power. Yeah. I am listening. Some teens watch Plastic Love on YouTube, therefore it's all secret plan by known city pop likers, the LDP. There's gotta be a couple of city pop fans among the LDP. You don't think Taro Aso is a big city pop fan? It's because they're all mostly old people. Okay, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, I bet they all think the bubble was peak Japan. Oh, these actually reduced down really small. I like that a lot. Alright, we don't need our starbursts anymore. Those can go away. Probably the split between those who think the Taisha period was peak Japan and the ones that, for the bubble. I mean, Taisha was the pre-Fash period, right? Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah. I could see that then. I don't know why the sit animation has, like, the legs spread like that. It's kind of uncomfortable. Also, I hate, like, you can't... There's gotta be a way I can set this up. Do advanced in-out movers have a positional setting? They do have a positional. Okay, hold on. I could get this to work. Oh my god, rabbits! Yo! Yo! Hey, how you doing? It has been so long! I hope that you are super well. I hope everything is going great for you. Oh my gosh, rabbits! It's been too long. But you are so welcome here. I am currently setting up a, I don't know, like a goofy little thing. Basically. Where are the layers here? That's, okay, that's front. Alright, I think we need to be... Nope, nope, nope. My heart is in full bloom when I can witness your sunshine? Oh, Rabbits, it's been a lot. Like, last couple of years have been a lot. I got my passport is not back in my hands yet, but it has been sent. They said it should be back to me by the first, like, the beginning of January. It's going to be in my name, which I can then use to change all of my Japanese paperwork. But, like, my name is my name. It's legally my name. Hun. Hun. I am super happy. Like, now I gotta admit, I wasn't super happy about, like, the cost. I hadn't wanted to actually get the passport done first because I knew it was going to be expensive, and largely speaking, it's not super useful to me. But the government refused to change my... Like, the Japanese government refused to change my paperwork unless I got the US passport changed first. Yeah, it's been a lot. Like, I mean, this has been kind of a big part of my personal goals for transition. Like, since I first came out, it was one of the first things I was thinking about. But actively pursuing has been maybe 2 years. Getting, like, the gender marker changed and getting the name changed, it's been about, like, a 2-year process. And, yeah. I'm glad that we're finally coming to the end of it, because it's been a thing. Why does it always have to be a thing for us? They should just give us all the shit that we need for free. Oh, I need the physics tweaker, yeah. Turn off the collisions. Does that look more like I'm on the couch? I guess so. Like, that seated position is kind of crummy, though. It would be too powerful if we could live as our true selves instantly. I mean, you could trust me with power. Also, Alice, thanks for the heads up, because I really do need to be careful about my throat, so I will be taking the break in... Let me just quick check these sitting animations, and... Yeah, okay, that one works. I could work with this one. But I do need to push it back a little bit more though. I would trust you with power. I'll give you Godzilla mech. The world would be safe. I don't, like... You can trust me with that power, but I would not want the responsibility. But... Oh, it's so good to see you. I am going to take the break, because we are at the 1 hour point. I'm going to have myself a bit of a stretch, get some orange juice down me. I don't think I've got any snacky things, except for pickles, which are good, but they're not the snack that I desire. But I will be back in about 5 minutes? 5 minutes. Ish. Alright, I am back. I hope that if you got your coffee and are back, I hope that it is enjoyable. It's just a bit of a weird sitting position for this sackbot. Not costume. Disco, what are you doing? Where is your brain? Genuine question. How does it feel to learn this much stuff about a marginalized group that a while ago you were only vaguely familiar with? I mean, it's been a lot. There's a lot of the history there that I just didn't know anything about, and it's not supremely happy. But on the other hand, like, I really appreciate the opportunity, one, to just know more about the world and how the world treats folks, and two, to have more insight on your background and where you're coming from. I'd like to know more so that I can have a better relationship with my friends. So, yeah, like, it's been rough going, but on the other hand, it's something that I've appreciated a lot. But yeah, Europe sucks. Well, you're a lovely friend, Alice. And I hope that you know that. I have been well blessed to have you in my life. Hive, how you doing? It is lovely to see you. I hope that you are super well tonight, that the life is being kind to you. Or at least as kind as any of us can hope for these days. Europeans have perfected for decades the ancient arts of racism. I feel like you're not wrong. And it's kind of a lot being from the States, because, like, we've got our own deep and significant issues there. And then I'll read things, like, from Europe, and it'd be like, holy shit. Holy fuck. What? I feel like there was something I was going to say to you, Hive, and I can't remember. Yes! Rabbits dropped by, and hopefully we'll be dropping by again later. They said they were just going to go grab some coffee. Some coffee? Oh, about the... I didn't respond to you mentioning about the stalker community, and, like... Gamers be wild, and I hate them sometimes. No appreciation for the gamers. Welcome back, rabbits. I hope that your coffee has been delightful, perhaps even delovely. that look about right? Kinda. I kind of want the arms out, like she's hanging over the back of the couch, but I don't know if I don't know if there's an animation that really does that. What happened with Stalker, I just know that, game whatever Dia Lacina wrote about, meaning it's a buggy game, but that's in the spirit of the original. Hive sent me a kind of a summary of how Stalkers 2's been going on the Reddit, the subreddit, and folks are just like, quote, is it okay if I quote this, Hive? I mean, there's nothing here that you said that would be private, I think, but like, I just want to check. So it says, Stalker community on Reddit, all caps. Lazy devs released broken game, lied about A-Life, blaming the war while they're all comfortable as refugees in Europe, releasing a broken game to take our money. Stalker 2 devs released a 9 gig patch shortly after launch, released another massive patch today that is apparently the first major patch for the game, despite the fact that their first patch was 19 gig. Released another patch today to patch some bugs introduced in the first patch from today. The gamers, they just like don't appreciate anything. Stalker 2 is like Tarkov for theater kids? What? That feels kind of like a bold statement. I don't know about that. Like, I don't think I've got any emotes that look like what I need. Tarkov is like Stalker 2 for preppers. Tarkov is literally bootleg Stalker in a lot of ways. I know Tarkov by... Like, I've heard the name, but I don't think I'm particularly familiar with it. Oh, maybe. Hold on a second. This might work. If Stalker games were in theater, they wouldn't post such drama on Reddit. They'd post a fanfic about playing the game without bugs. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I think this might work. It might be a little bit wonky, but... Like that? Oh, that kind of works, yeah? Okay. I can go with that. I think the foot is clipping through the couch a little bit, so I'm gonna have to cover that up with, like, a pillow. Or maybe I can push back just a touch. Okay, that helped some. So if we get a pillow on that couch, that should cover up where the foot clips through. Tarkov is bootleg Stalker, but as an extraction shooter with none of the supernatural RPG horror stuff. Now, we were talking about extraction shooters a little bit before you and I, Hive, and I do have to ask, like, what exactly is an extraction shooter? Like, definitionally, what is that? Because I think I've got the idea in my mind, but I don't know if I'm really super clear on it. Okay, that works. Alright, now we need, one good thing I've heard about Tarkov is Bungie got a bunch of Tarkov people to look at the in-name only extraction shooter reboot of Marathon and asked them if any of them would buy it, and they all said no. Womp womp. Extraction shooters are multiplayer shooters where you all go into a map and try to get loot and kill other people who are trying to take the loot so you can leave with the most loot. So it's like a battle royale but with pillaging. Oh my god, I hate that, Alice! Like, I'm deeply not shocked, but oh my gosh, do I hate that. Where's my sparkly cardboard? Alice, do you have a favorite color? White or green? Not green and purple? How Joker time are you, though? Shaking my head. Extraction shooter is when you extract the CEO on his way to a conference. Just straight up extracted him from the Book of Life. I was playing a roguelike FPS, and it got labeled as an extraction shooter, and I bet the only reason it got labeled as an extraction shooter by the Steam people is at the end of each biome, it gives you an option to peace out with your inventory. It's not even multiplayer or anything. Maybe it's Extraction Light. Now, Alice said it was Joker time with Alice. I wrote that down, but where did I write it down? There it is, Joker time with Alice. God, the random really likes this song, and I don't know how I feel about that. I regret my lack of fonts. I mean, I don't regret it. There's not really a lot I could have done to fix that problem, but I do wish I had more fonts. Sorry, my brain like completely stopped for about 20 seconds there. I apologize. I feel like I should have been filling that space better. I've got like 6 dozen projects going on right now, and I have no mental space for any of them at the moment. I mean, I would have mental space for any one. I don't have mental space for all the ones that I have, though. Anyway, the recent Stalker 2 mega patch fixed bugs with A-Life and optimized the game some to allow them to turn on more features allow them to turn more of its features on, so everyone who was talking about how A-Life was never in the game and GSC were lying and modded looked and it clearly wasn't in there sure are eating crow. I hope that it's delicious. I hope this crow is everything they wanted and more. So is like, well, now I do have to ask because you mentioned a life twice, and in this context, what is a life? Like, is that some kind of feature in the game, or? A life is love, a life is life. I don't feel like that answered the question. What? What did that mean? Why are you so weirdly sized? Why is this case so weird? Like, everything else size is the same. That K is just giant. That K is the Joker of letters. Oh wow, it took us like almost the entire stream to get this song. Please, voice, I need you to hang on for like an hour and a half more. I am begging you. It's a big thing. Oh, I think I saw that bit. Some of these letters are very green. And that sign is very green. I might have to go with the white. Green like the Grinch. Are you a Grinch fan? Are you out here standing a Grinch? I'm pretty sure I've got some Joker stickers that will work perfectly for this. The Grinch is like Joker, but for Christmas. I mean, you're not wrong, though, is the thing. Oh, did I miss a bit? Oh, Twitch ate the message. Okay. Is it okay if I read this in the chat? Okay. Let me just sort this name, and then I will do that thing. This is gonna have to go up higher. Maybe I could put some, like, I don't know, black stickers behind it? I mean, it's roughly an After Dark stream. I kind of feel like we're getting to the point that we're gonna get so few random children anymore. that I don't know if it makes sense to have like the two different ones anymore. Reminder, this stream is after dark, so you can say the F word. It was going to be the final roundtable stream, but I'm way too sick to do it. Yes, that was also part of it. But let me catch Hive's statement here. Statement? I don't know why I said it like that. Before I answer the question, I'm going to tell you something even more funny, which is a rogue marketing person removed all mention of A-Life from Steam because they made the determination that new players won't know what A-Life is, and a stalker dev who was interviewed with IGN was like, "You gotta believe me, this actually happened. I have text to prove it." And the IGN interviewer was like, "It's okay, you don't need to show me the text, I believe you." But she had already pulled out her phone and shown the interviewer the exchange, and they added that they had seen the text to prove it to the interview article. Okay, that's kind of cool though. It worries me a little bit that the devs have more journalistic integrity than the journalist, but Rabbit says, as far as I know, A-Life is basically that the NPC AI is moving around in the world even if you're not close. So it's less static world in terms of what happens and where the NPCs are. Okay. That's kind of cool. About that. Like, I feel like it might be necessary to make the letters pop a little bit more, but now let's see. Where are our Joker stickers? Because I know that we got them. I mean, there are ha-ha-ha stickers. There is the Joker face and Joker hair. Alice, speaking of European racism, the right-wing majority Portuguese parliament yesterday approved to remove healthcare access for so-called non-resident foreigners in Portugal, i.e. most immigrants in Portugal, because getting a residence in Portugal is a pain, and now they sent the police to arrest in one of the country's biggest areas with majority immigrant population. That's deeply fucked up. What the hell? I mean, I know what the hell is, but I still hate it? The second thing is part of a new plan to stop store scams, which is this new right-wing panic about mostly immigrant and working-class local stores being fronts for trafficking. I am so glad. I mean, like, it's not gonna help all the people there, and I recognize that, but I am really, really glad that you're getting the fuck out. They put out a list of what they considered a scam. A scam trafficking front store, and includes barbershops, grocery stores, stores that sell electronics, stores that sell newspapers, and Hive continues, so basically everything. These people are douches. Alice, what do you think about this? Is this, like... Is this a thing? It's very good? I'm both touched and flattered. I'm glad that you like it though, because I wasn't super sure. Alright, there's like, I feel like there's one more thing I need to do with this. Yay! Alright, we gotta get the white wolves in here. It's time. Where's my camera? I need to figure that out first. What is this gonna look like? So these are gonna probably need to go back a little bit. Also, by the way, did you read the PDF file? I haven't read the PDF file yet. I read all of the articles, though. And there were a couple of articles that came up while I was reading those articles that looked like things that I might also want to take a look at. The PDF file is very detailed. Then I will make that my priority. See, I mean, we've got until the last Friday of next month, so there is a lot of time, but I want to make sure that I get to it before it slips out of my head. So, since today is Friday, I've got the next 2 days off. I mean, off from streaming, so that could be my night thing for there. You DM me about a life. Okay. Oh fudge. I did something foolish, I feel like. Oh yeah, that was not what I wanted to do. I mean, I should put this on, like, a cardboard backing, too. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge! God dang it! Things keep on happening that I don't intend, and I kinda hate it. There we go. God, I can hear my voice getting crunkly. Oh, no. Please go, like, you got a theme, so just fucking stick with it. Oh gosh, that's not what I wanted to happen. There we go. And you can be black, because the black starfield looks really cute. And I guess we'll just make you yellow because why not? This is such like a weird song, and I don't know if I like it. I best be off as I have an early start tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Hi, thank you so much for dropping by tonight. Thank you for sharing your inestimable knowledge with us, as always, and I hope that you rest very, very well. Bit. lot of new videos are dropping near Christmas. Like on YouTube? I wonder if there'll be a new Thought Slime. I haven't seen a new Thought Slime video in like forever. Or even better, like a new Scaredy Cats. I watch like so few YouTubers though anymore. They could do it in a video. They could do that. Did they ever do a video on that, like the really crummy one with the wrestler? Like, is it Santa's sleigh? That movie sounds like such trash. How bad was it? It was pain. It also has Fran Drescher? Fran Drescher, like, what happened to you? Alice, how late night is your late night program? Like, is it a 1 in the morning kind of jam? Like 2 a.m.? Okay. Where be my numbers? Go over a little bit more so it's not clipping into the rug. Alright, let's see how this looks in action. Please don't crash. Oh god, there's no flywheel. That's a bad sign. That's never a good sign. I don't love that. Because I really don't want this to crash, because I really like how this turned out. Please don't crash. I'm just checking in play mode. One thing that I wish you could just animate heads. Like, leave the body animation with unchanged, but animate the heads. Because it would be... The animations are very... Some of the animations are really good, but they're not particularly granular. So, like, I couldn't set it up where... Alessia and I look like we're still sitting on the couch, but are moving like our arms and head. Um, so that kind of sucks, but that turned out pretty well. I'm okay with that. I think I need to get rid of the shadows on the bits in the front, because they're throwing shadows on Alessia and in the back, and I don't necessarily want them back there. But what I'll do is I'll record like 15-20 seconds of this, and I'll slip this into the I'll slip this into like the random reel that I'm going to be using for my B-roll. Yeah. I feel like I could do a little bit. Well, you know what? Maybe I don't want to though, because I do need to think about like the television, where the green screen is going to be. Because the aspect ratio is going to cut off parts of this a little bit. So maybe I don't need to worry about the gray on the right and the left. I can let that just get cut off by the green screen. Okay. I can go with this. Based or cringe? Oh, White Wolf. Alright, well, we're almost at the 2-hour point, so I think what I might do, since we got this done, I think I might take my break early and be back in 5 or so, and then we can go to that Metal Gear set that I'm working on, and maybe just go to dork around there for an hour. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So let me take my break, get myself a bit of a stretch, and do something about my throat, and I'll be back as soon as. Alright, I am back. I think what I might end up doing, but not tonight, I think I might put a title splash. I might move the time over a little bit and put like a title splash over the tonight. I gotta think about it some, but because I want it to be like an advertisement, so, but I don't want to block too much of like the actual scene. I think what we're gonna do now, though, is I think I'm gonna hop over to the Metal Gear set. I don't know if you saw this, but a while ago, is a while ago like on stream or a while ago like in real life? Hazel said she was going to do a video on every Junji Ito live action adaptation. Oh shit! No, I didn't see that, but I want her to do that and I want to watch it. Because I am a huge fan of the Uzumaki adaptation. I think it's fantastic. She really wants to talk about the Tomei films, if I recall correctly. Alright. The Uzumaki adaptation is like, it's way better than people give it credit for. Like, it's such a fucking mood. I want to try something different with the snow. It adapts the Uzumaki adaptation? Oh, it adapts Uzumaki in a very good way. It really does. Like, it's got this very... Like, it seems senseless to say because it's talking about Uzumaki, but, like, it's got this very deeply surreal vibe to it because it's filmed kind of like... almost like a TV show. Like, almost aware that it is an episodic story. I don't think I'm explaining it quite well, but... I really like it. Did you see that WonderSwan? I haven't watched the entirety of it. I've seen like the first half of it. Now I'm gonna have to. Why are you shooting, like, up there? I need you to shoot down because of snow. it's really neat. Like, a lot of times I don't really like how that happens in a lot of Japanese movies, because it looks kind of cheapy, but for Uzumaki, like, it works really well, because Uzumaki, even in its written form, like, even in the manga, it's got that feel to it, because of just how episodic it is. I don't know about this. I had an idea for the snow, but I don't know if this is what I really want. That looks kind of good, though. It looks better than this. I don't know if this is what I really. Yeah, the smaller snow is definitely the way to go, I think. Oh yeah, okay. That looks better. I think it probably needs to last a little bit longer. And we could put a little bit more of a spin on it. Pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. And it doesn't have to be perfect, like, this isn't gonna be on screen forever. Steam Winter Sale and seeing that other Harry Potter game came out is very cursed. Wait, there's another Harry Potter game? They didn't learn their fucking lesson the first time? And that is super cursed, and I hate it. I don't know why they gotta be making Harry Potter. A Quidditch game came out this year. Who needed that? Did anyone need a Quidditch game? Harry Potter heads. Oh god. I mean, you're not wrong, but it's still gross. Which is in no way your fault, but it's still gross. How do I want to do this? Like, player comes through, gets to the door triggers and shuts, these come down, start the fire, time passes, Where's my box of toys? There we go. I don't know what it's doing all the way over here. Yeah, I think how we want to do this is... have you here. Something like that. We can invert this. Now we're going to have a tag sensor here. And we want it to be visible, which it is now, so that's not an issue. Make you pink, I guess? Pink tag here. Alright, so this is gonna trigger these coming down. Which is what right now? That's you? Okay, right. I see how that's working. So we need something different for that. And I think we're just going to use a simple bit of red glass. I wonder if I can work that in here somewhere. Like, we could. I feel like we could. Like, do something like... Nope, nope, nope. That's definitely not what we wanted. Is something like this in... The new blue sky thing is deeply funny and sad. Oh god, like, how have they screwed up this time? What's their ugly mess this time? Oh wow, what's going on with this shape? Why are you like this? He did a TED Cruz on Blue Sky. An automated bot made that like public, and then the bot was deleted, banned, alongside the creator, who has been reinstated since. Wait, he did a TED Cruz on Blue Sky. So, in protest of not banning the transphobe guy, a trans user made a bot that shows what posts the head of TNS liked. The bot detected he liked a porn post, and the moment that happened, the bot and the user who made it was banned. Oh, love that. That sounds fucking great. Oh, you know what we could do? Blue Sky is really working to differentiate itself from Twitter. That's super cool. Didn't the transphobe guy like run away back to Twitter too? They want to prove that an AI blockchain investor is just as bad as Muskrat. Oh, that's right. Like you were, uh, Alice, you were telling us the other day about how Blue Sky's got like blockchain type tie stuff. He ran away because he was getting dunked on Blue Sky and now is writing articles titled "I was in Blue Sky till the extreme trans left harassed me." Fucking hell! What a what a jerk burger. Oh, I caught the part about he was formerly the terms and service guys for Twitter before Musk took over. Um, okay. I'm kind of glad I didn't have the energy to make another social media account, because I would have like gone in on Blue Sky and then I would have been unhappy about that. Excuse me. And then that turns on that. So what turns on this? Oh, that also turns on that. Okay. This terms and service guy is also the same guy that was doing nothing to ban transphobia, journalism men, and about whose only public comment about it was a post going like, "Wow, I'm glad I have priority notifications, so I only get friends' DMs," while people were messaging him about, "Hey, please ban this fucking transphobe." Fucking honestly though, these people are all douchebags. Alright, let's see if this actually works. But they're not firing anymore. The thing with Blue Sky, like I said before, is they started as a libertarian crypto project, and they're still owned by crypto companies, so they've extremely like, don't worry, you can customize the harassment way type take. I hate it. This does need to be positioned. Their big thing is they believe in a decentralized system like Mastodon Lite. Like a Mastodon Lite thing will solve harassment and stuff like that. Why would they think that it has not happened yet? so that works. Because they're libertarians. This is the only thing libertarians can think of. I hate all this bullshit so much. Which probably doesn't need to be said, but like, I'm just gonna go out there and say it. Literally, the tech libertarian way of solving harassment is, I don't know, we're gonna decentralize everything so you have a million options that actually don't impact. I guess it's easy when you don't actually have to deal with any of this. Like, when it's not an issue that you face. At least they're not doing the Mastodon thing yet, I guess, of going, okay, you're now split into 3,000 different spaces that all can block each other and have different heads of every group. Mastodon sounds like a fucking mess. Like, I know there's people that have gone into work for them, and, you know, congratulations to them, I suppose, but, like, everything I've seen makes it just seem awful. When Blue Sky decided not to ban the transphobia guy, a lot of people were going, we need to leave Blue Sky and go to Mastodon for a real good social media site. And someone who's been there before, it's like, lol. Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty lol-tastic, sure. It genuinely feels like navigating a labyrinth. Which is exactly the energy I want from my social media. Like, I don't need social media to just be like a thing that's easy to use. That's silly. Who needs that? It must be nice not to have, like, any problems where you can just make problems for other people, no problem. Wait. I said problem 3 times in the same sentence. That sounds goofy. Sorry about that. The brain meats are definitely slowing down at this point. It's like, you start and the first thing is, do you want to go to the video game Mastodon server? Or the anime one? Or the queer one? Or the politics one? Or the Lego one? And, oh no, the head of the Lego one was racist time to go to the other Lego one. Oh no, the head of the other Lego one has a beef with the head of the Bionicle server. You actually get in an instance, it's like, there's like 30 people there and they barely post, and while there's a global feed, most instances limit which posts can be seen, so you just get the popular mainstream posts on the global. That's either complaining about Twitter, complaining about Blue Sky, or Tech Bros doing discourse about Linux. I mean, it's exhausting just to read about. I can't imagine actually trying to, like, use it for its intended purpose. I'm starting to think that all this social media stuff might have been a bad idea. Like, maybe, just maybe. Like, I have respect for whoever is on Mastodon and has made the site work as a space for them, but the couple of times I've been there, it was just tiring getting the one place I was in working. I mean, it seems like if you don't have a fair amount of folks in your instance that are willing to do that work, that it just won't work. Like, that's the impression that I get. And I just don't think I would have the patience for it. Like, I've definitely got my issues with Tumblr. There are definitely things about Tumblr's site culture, I guess, that I'm not a fan of, but like it generally does what I need it to do, and that's kind of all I can ask for. I mean, that's a fucking mood, though. Yeah. Like, you just kind of want to be able to go in and do your thing. You don't want to be wrangling with the site itself. I've yet to see anything that convinces me that non-centralized social media is even helpful to make a vaguely okay social media thing. Is there any, like, I don't know, is there any push for that besides from tech bros? Like, is anybody asking for that? Oh, Kronos, how you doing? It is lovely to see you tonight. I hope that life is treating you pretty kindly. Hope you ain't got no kind of issues. I'm just kind of noodling around here. I don't really have a super strong sense of purpose at the moment. We did get a nice bit of work done on one of the other sets. Which was pretty cool. Mastodon's thing is saying it's different because it's not made by Silicon Valley types. I think it's some German tech people. At the same time, it's like most of the people who found space on Mastodon are extremely tech will save us people. It does seem that way from what I've seen. Personally, I'm not like super convinced of text saving ability, to be honest. So anyways, I think we're at the era where there's no like everyone is their town square social media anymore due to Twitter being fast dying. So like pick your poison on what social media is going to be your thing now. You know, what we got to do. I'm saying here what we got to do is bring back MySpace. Everybody loved MySpace. Is that good, Kronos? Did you want more or fewer? Blue Sky, Tumblr, Mastodon, literally anything is better than Threads. Womp womp. Kronos is all likes, so I guess yes. I just want to know how they found me since I haven't posted in like 2 months. Maybe they're keeping their eyes out for you. They're like, ooh, that Kronos. He's a one to watch. I feel like that probably came off snarkier than I wanted it to, so I kind of apologize for that. A lot of people in Blue Sky have feeds that detect certain posts about a thing. Huh. Anything substantial I missed? I got the day wrong, so I came in late again. No, we did, we're postponing the last Roma Roundtable until the end of the month. I mean, end of January, because Alice was not feeling particularly great today. Um, and aside from that, like, it's just been a pretty chill stream. Rabbits has come back. I don't know if you remember them from back in the day, but they were our third musketeer of moderators. Good! That makes me really happy. Rabbits, you are remembered. As well you should be, but, you know. Last time I looked, Threads basically enforced a non-Palestinian post policy, and it made people escape. Ah, Kronos, you are known for your Risk of Rain too. Ah, I love that. I remember the Risk of Rain streams. We're gonna be doing Risk of Rain 2 on Monday, I think. Was our plan? Where? Oh, because I don't have that on. There are so many wires. This feels very LBP1 just because of the wires. Multiplayer Risk of Rain streams. When am I playing Killer Clowns from Outer Space? The Dead by Daylight clone? I forgot that happened. I totally forgot that that was a thing. Alice, there are so many Dead by Daylight clones now. I mean, I just remember that there is a Texas Chainsaw Massacre clone. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Dead by Daylight clone. And, I mean, is that not what we want Sumo doing with their time? I'm going to tentatively say I do remember the Tom and Jerry one, but that's kind of a lie. Oh, right. Wait, was that a Dead by Daylight clone? Was that not like a card game? Realistically, would you really want Sumo to make a Saba 2? No. No, absolutely not. It's a mobile Tom and Jerry clone. Oh fudge, something fell down. Oh, it's a Dead by Daylight clone, not a Tom and Jerry clone. Okay. That's an important distinction. That was a poor mistake that I made. Kronos, you sell yourself too short. Do I know about Identity 5? Like, I know that I've seen it. Like, I've seen, not the game itself, but I've seen, like, merch for the game in gacha forms. Alright, sir, that is, too high. I have to ask you to come down a little bit. Has a lot of collabs, including the most recent one, which is a collab with the Arthur fucking Conan Doyle estate. Okay, words I wasn't expecting to hear, but sure. Oh, of course. Like, what else could it be? Are they? What just happened there? My poor child, you just, like, fucking exploded. I don't think it's supposed to go in reverse. I think it busted because it went in reverse. Dead Light Daylight, Tom and Jerry, and Identity. Why are you not listing, Texas Chainsaw on there? That's gotta be a top runner, right? No one plays that game. No one should, honestly. It's less played than Puppet Master. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck Puppet Master. Alright, let's see if this actually works. Okay, yeah, that kind of fucks. And then the secret passage opens up, and then we can escape. Sweet. The only good thing about Texas Chainsaw is the grandpa. Only if they let him use his wheelchair. Use him as a crafting system! Ah! That's way too funny! Holy shit, that's fantastic! Grandpa's a crafting system. Wow, just like... Wow. Alright, I think... we'll do like a 20-second count up. And then have this trigger. I think that should be enough time for there to actually be bullets. Alright, let's see if this actually works. I realize it's around this time that I make my yearly art summary. I missed like half the year, so I'll probably settle with putting out at least one art piece before year ends. I am excited. I am waiting for it with bated breath. Door goes up. Things start shooting. Must survive. Give me 1 second. Wait, how has it not been 20 seconds yet? Perfect timing. Okay. And then I died. What do we have? I think it's funny, there's also an Outlast Dead by Daylight clone that no one played also. Outlast? What the... Why do I feel like I know that one? Oh! Because the stream's almost going to be wrapping up pretty soon. I mean, I know that you saw the video chronos, but now you can see it in, all its glory? I forget what sets off the... Okay. You go on an ableism named asylum, and wow, it's spoopy. Spooky mental illness. Love that. Oh wait, I don't have a gun, so we're fucked, basically. Good job, me. No! I love these little guys, though. They're so great. It wouldn't have felt like showing off. I would love to see that. Please, by all means, send that to me. If I wanted to make this into, like, a real thing, like, it would need so much balancing work. Because it's not particularly well balanced right now. I really liked how the wireframes turned out. Wait, are you on loop? I need you to not be looping anymore. These flyers were so much of a pain in the butt to set up. I mean, you've seen all my logic. It's all in that drawing board video. It's not particularly impressive. Like, because mostly I was thinking about this from just like a 20-30 second, video bit standpoint, and not so much like how would I actually need to balance this out to make sure that it's actually playable. But the logic is 90% of the logic is just Confer MC's infinite scroll. Oh, I can show you one more thing, but then we do need to put a ribbon on it, because I changed up the snow that we worked on last week. Thank you, Alice. We are thinking with the same brain. So the snow is still like, it's still like big and blocky, but it's not like huge like it was last week. And I think it turned out really nice for being very simple. It does feel more like the snow in Metal Gear Solid, though. Alright, but I think that the way that we had it set up last time works really well with the Sakura. Like, when I used that for the Sakura flowers, it looked really nice. But it looked kind of goofy for the snow. It was much, much too big. But, as Alice kindly pointed out, we have reached the 3-hour mark, and I am going to need to wrap things up because I've just not been getting sleep recently, and I should endeavor to do that tonight. Words? Why are they so difficult? Right, Administrata. So, Monday is going to be Restraint 2. I'm not sure what Thursday and Friday are going to be yet. I'm kind of doing this a day at a time. I'm just got so much editing and recording to do still, so you know how that goes. And that's about it. I will be here. Well, I mean, there's no stream on Wednesday, so I don't have to worry about that. I will be here Thursday the 26th, though, which might be Christmas for other people, depending on your time zones. If it is Christmas and you've got stuff going on with family, please don't feel pressured that you have to drop by. Meat Space is always going to come first. But I am streaming on Monday, and Monday will be Risk of Rain, too. Oh, Phantom Strom! You caught us right as we were wrapping up, but it's lovely to see you. I hope that life is treating you very kindly. I hope that you don't have too much stress in your life and you're enjoying the winter holiday season. A very happy holidays to you. I hope that your New Year's is very good. Oh no, don't worry about it. It's super okay. It's nice to have your voice, even if it's just at the very end of the stream, but you're always welcome to lurk. But I am going to be wrapping up, so I will ask you all, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in the meat space. Make sure that you are getting all the hydration and electric eels that you need. Please be trying to get at least one meal in a day, even if it's kind of trashy, just as long as you got some food in your belly. If you've got medications, try to take those medications as close to schedule as your situation allows for, but above all and overall, please remember that you are important, you are loved. You got a lot of people out there that are rooting for you. They want you to have your best life. They want you to be safe and happy and have joy. And I'm one of those people, but I am only one of those people. There are many more. But that has to do it for us here this go about. So for me, this go here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you. Arigato, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.